I would like to introduce Petunia Rizo, our valedictorian.
Thank you, Malvin. Sorry. 13 years is a long time when you've only lived through 18. I entered MEA as a kindergartner in a class of 6 people. None of them are on this stage today. During our recesses in elementary school, we used to pour water into the dirt by the playground, and then we would build sculptures with the mud. I've spent over a decade at MEA, and like a tree, I've grown from the soil, my rings documenting the rise and fall of teachers, staff, and students. MEA has been a second home to me, a quiet oasis that has allowed me to grow into the person I am now. Oases take root around bodies of water, which, as a swimmer, I'm well acquainted with. When swimming, your face spends more time underwater than above it. Due to the nature of MEA's system, we spend more time outside of school, working on our own personal goals, than together on campus. And just like swimming, we all specialize in our own areas of life, our own favorite strokes and distances. Mount Everest gifts us time. I've spent a large portion of my life playing music. As a percussionist, I learned to temper chaos into order. A misplaced cymbal crash can ruin a performance, but a perfectly timed triangle ring can add a sparkle that makes a piece perfect. Next year, I'll be double majoring in electrical engineering and flute performance at UCLA. In classical music, the flute is often used to emulate a bird. Teaching my fingers to play the sprightly note combinations takes time, but the true beauty doesn't come from the speed or accuracy of my movements. A vibrant sound is key to the flight of the music. In addition to playing in the wood and percussion section, I've also experienced the magic of the string section as a violist. The viola is an instrument that is forgotten until it's needed. It's the blood streaming through the circulatory system, essential but rarely in the spotlight. At MEA, we're taught the value of timing and pacing every turn and Friday. We learn to not only be accurate in our work, but also execute it with life and vibrance. We embrace our quiet determination and drive and use it to power our personal pursuits. I played at my first chess tournament in 4th grade. Chess is a game of strategy and precision. It's a duel. Your opponent sits at the other end of the board, hunting for a win with a ferocity equal to yours. At MEA, we gather the strongest academics, athletes, and artists. The fiercer and more knowledgeable the opponent, the harder the battle, and the more you learn from both your wins and losses. And even though chess is a competitive sport, it doesn't mean that your opposition is an enemy. At MEA, I've found a community of students that are not only incredibly talented and motivated to improve, but are also not afraid to return to the board to teach or learn from those around them. 13 years is a long time, and it is an honor to be ending my MEA era with the class of 23. The journey is over, and we've reached our destination, the peak of Mount Everest. To all of those who have aided us on our trek, thank you. Today, we celebrate at the top, having planned our next adventures. Some of us will be braving the cold of the East Coast, while others stay in the sunny California weather. Regardless of our location, we're all on a mission to turn the dreams we had at MEA into realities in the real world. Tonight's our last night together, and as we watch the sunset from the highest peak on Earth, we'll pack up and leave, embarking on our solo ventures. I'll return to MEA someday and sit on the swings at the playground. I hope some of you will join me to reminisce on our time together and to share the stories of your travels. Until then, I wish you a safe voyage. Thank you for all the memories we made during our time together.